Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Paul Ratliff. In these videos I go over me learning how to play guitar. These would be weekly practice sessions as I go through various things, mostly through a study guide, or might be something I pick up from some other channel or some other tips. Maybe if you have some, I'll go over those as well. So please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and enjoy the video. Alright, so today is Tuesday. I've been busy, I've had a lot of things going on. Trying to make this video quick and get it all done. I got a bunch of things to do today. But I want to keep on track, get it done on Tuesday. It might be later than normal. I still have to go through editing and everything else. Which begs the question, why do I keep doing these videos? I've learned that just making YouTube videos is harder than it looks. Trying to edit everything, get everything in position. If I had a nice setup where I could just sit down, turn the camera on, and play, that would be great. I don't have that luxury, so I'm trying to make things work. I have been going through the book and studying the milestone piece I was working on earlier. I do have a towel with me, so if I start sweating out here in the garage and heat warning and everything else, so I might stop and edit parts out where I'm wiping my face or just let it continue. It is still early. I got my coffee. So, still trying to wake up. But I have a bunch of stuff to do. I don't know any other time I'm going to be able to get this video out. I have a garden. I got chickens and everything else. Yesterday I did basil. Trim them up and dehydrate them, so they're still dehydrating. I got a bunch of other stuff I gotta do. I got to jalapeno peppers, can them. This year's definitely planted a lot more jalapeno pepper plants. But enough of that. I do have an ending that I'm gonna start working on. So I got my amp, turn this down. Got my Fender out. Now the reason why I'm using my Fender instead of my practice Strat is because I want to do this quick and I want to share with you some of the things that I've been looking up as far as YouTube videos and everything. So one of them is, which I already knew, was copyright information. And I was looking up different stuff because what I normally do as part of my warm-ups is I get into playing a song that I like, and I was going to share that. I did. I looked up copyright, even just to cover it, even just to practice or whatever, I could get copyright strike. So I was like, well, I might as well just edit that out. Do I try to incorporate it somehow or what? So I looked into it some more, and it's the pattern and the way you use the chords is the big issue. So I looked at it some more, and there's a lot of songs with these 4 chords. The reason why I like doing that is because it's the practice. It's going through the chords, progressions, not just the scales. It's going through the chords. At some point, once I get really good going through these chords, I'll try to maybe put them down here or something. It's in no particular order. E minor, D, C, and G. So there's a few songs that have just those 4 chords. You can go on the guitar table or chord table, where it's called, I can't remember. The wheel fifth, I believe it is. And you can see those chords match up. So there are a lot of songs, and it just depends on the pattern. So if you go from D to E, then stringing it up or down, how many times you do that, the rhythm and everything else, that's where it starts to get to making a song. So that's really good information if you're looking to making a song. That's where you would want to go. You want to look at that wheel, pick those chords, and go from there. And it's just getting the rhythm, getting the pattern down. Now, as far as scales are a little bit different. 1 second. Did I mention the top? So, I got, and it's not. How about that? This is body always. Now, I've had this guitar out here for a little bit. Been in nice air conditioning, chilling, so that you can also change your tune. But I'm hoping to get this done quickly. Get that B. Get this E. Alright, come on. Alright, now we are in tune. One thing I like about this, as I mentioned before, you got your tuner. I don't know if you can see that. Try to move it with the light and everything else. And then you got your metronome. I haven't really practiced too much with the metronome. I probably should. I'm just trying to get used to the chords, the scales, getting everything down, get my fingers moving. Being an old man, that's kind of hard. So I'm just gonna do a quick warm up. I don't have my cheat sheet out here. I don't believe. I do not. That's loud. I know it's why it's loud. So I had my headphones hooked up to it last night and it all the way up so you couldn't hear anything. So let's get this back on 4. So the whole neighborhood isn't listening to me. Alright. Now I do have my reverb pedal hooked up. And I have been playing with that pedal. Because one of my complaints with it is how the ting echo on pretty much every setting, except for like moving down parameter 1. I don't get that ting. So here's the settings I got it now. And if you notice, I'm looking at my picking. Now my fingers are getting fingers to move it up and down the fretboard. I can focus a tiny bit more on picking. Right now I'm focusing on not swelling my guitar. Okay, I moved the camera down a tiny bit. So it is hot. Try not to sweat on this guitar. But I am getting used to it. That's the key thing. That's the other reason why I brought this up instead of my other guitar, is starting to get used to sitting down and doing it. I can't really stand too much. I do have my strap out here in case my back starts hurting and I need to stand. And hopefully my wrist has been acting up. Hopefully I can do this without being in too much pain. Go down. Hopefully I'm in a major scale. Right now I'm just primarily just trying to get my fingers to warm up. Just so that I can do all the fun stuff that I want to do. So I'm going to go through this milestone piece again. I have been working on it. Like I said in the last video, I was going to do it a few more times, try to work on it. And if I got past it, then I was going to move on. Still working on it. So here I am. This video is going to be a little bit different though. Just give me a few minutes as I work on this. Yeah, I'm trying to go fast. So I apologize if you're wanting to slow down. So as you can tell, I was messing up a little bit here and there. But I'm getting there. I'm trying to rush, I'm trying to go fast, I'm trying to get this done. Just trying to get this video done. My chin's hot. Now that the music is going and everything else, I think the chickens can hear me. Okay, real quick. Got my warm up, got my practice in. Give my hands a little bit of a break. Well, I was mentioning before about song. Again, C, try to put it down here, C, D, G, E, M. So I'm going to start on C, and I'm just going to strum it a few times, not just any particular pattern. You got the S1 not engaged. That's pretty much what I do. I'm just trying to focus. I got C, just trying to trying to make sure that I'm not dead stringing anything, and I am going through just the 5 strings, not the 6, not all 6. And move to and occasionally while I'm just messing around, press down on E chord, 3rd, give it a little bit different sound, and then hop over to G. Now what I've been trying to do is work on my fingers, got that down pretty well, work on my stringing, work on my pick movement and everything else, and then the transfer between each one, and then just going through. So even just by not even picking, you can work on your going through your different chords. You can grab a couple of chords yourself, especially if you go by the wheel, grab a few chords and just go through them. You can just tap your foot, use a metronome, get the rhythm, try to get a pattern, get a song going. And that's pretty much how a lot of musicians do it. Sometimes just go by feel, sometimes just by sound. It all depends on the artist. So I'm going to go back to G. And now if you notice, I'm strumming before my fingers get there. So with music, that can be sometimes a happy mistake. I apologize if you're not liking all the sweat dropping off and everything else, but It's really hot. I do have the fan going. Hopefully it's not cutting too much at the window, the door open. But one thing I have noticed is as I'm doing this, practicing, warming up, or just goofing off, playing around, definitely get a different feeling while I'm playing these chords. And if you pick up a guitar and just start playing randomly, to me, I didn't get that same feeling. Just that's probably one of the reasons why I stopped when I was younger. I didn't know any better. But if you grab a guitar and you know a few chords and you start working on those chords and you start getting better and better at it and everything else, it's a little bit better. Well, I wouldn't say better. It's more satisfying. There we go. At least to me. Everyone's different, but that's my take on it. And once you get through the initial pains of guitar strings on your fingers, and calluses and everything else, being able to play guitar, that vibration come through your hand, and that sound, you're getting out of the amp, the pedal. Actually, that's really nice. And that was just me playing randomly, just having some fun, trying to stay in 3-beat, and I just ended it in the 4-beat. That's really nice. Now, looking up all the copyright information, I got to thinking, okay, I understand the copyright stuff. I understand why that's on there. But is there any songs that are free to use? Do I need a license or not? And as I was looking, I noticed a few things. I was like, well, here's songs, and one of them was Star-Spangled Banner. I was like, that's awesome. And I started thinking about it. Well, if you just grab somebody's version of it, you will. That's one thing. That could be copyrighted. Okay. But if you have the standard version, it's not copyrighted. Standard versions are kind of boring. The song's great. I'm American. I love Star-Spangled Banner. 20 years military service. Absolutely love the song. Listen to it pretty much every day of my life. So, well, since joining the military, not every single day of my life, but you know what I mean. So I was like, okay, well, how do I make changes to it and revamp it or do whatever? So I'm also learning that they have tab generators that you can make your own tabs. I use guitar tabs, my guitar tabs, and put in some stuff and I started playing around with it. And I tried it out a few times and I liked it. I made some changes to it and worked on it a little bit last night. Printed this out. So I am You're gonna try it here out in the garage instead of just in my headphones. Stuff tumbles all over the place. Hopefully I can get this standing. I get the wind going, door open. Try and get this nicely. That seems to work. I might have a few problems. What I am going to do for the ending of my videos is try to play a song. So the first song I'm going to do is Star-Spangled Banner because it's free. I'm working on a limited budget, so I'm going to start with free stuff. If I get more followers, subscribers, start getting monetized here on YouTube, I'll start putting money into the videos, like other songs, any requests. So if you have a comment, you want to see me practice a song, maybe sing a song, I sure will. I don't know whether or not I'm a good singer or not. Y'all could find out maybe later. I'm not looking to do both at the same time. I don't even have the music part up here. I should have done that. I should have written down that part, but I'm just gonna work on going through the song and seeing how it sounds because I want to see if I need to make any changes. Since I got this beautiful guitar, one thing I will note is I will be using S1 switch. So the beginning of the song, I will be using S1 switch. When I get down to 18, I'll be dropping S1 switch. I'll be moving down the fretboard, trying to get a different sound out of it. And at the end, I will re-engage the S1, drop down 4, and try to make it sound a little bit better. The reason for that is this guitar has that S1 button. So why not use it? Why not incorporate it into a nice song? So forgive me if I butcher this. Again, this is me practicing. I am not a professional, I'm not an expert. I am trying to learn guitar, trying to make music, and I figured this would be a great way to start. Okay, I took a little bit of a break there. Woo, it's hot. Still trying to wake up too. Alright, let's get into this. So, again, you can look this up if you want. I think I have it public on my guitar tabs. I might have to change it to public. I'm not sure. I have to double check. If I get to that part, I will. Let's see. No. My hand is still. I mean, it's warmed up, but it's starting to hurt. It's not a long song. So, try this again. as I said, I'm still practicing. Now, this is gonna be probably more for me. So I'm gonna review this video and see how well that sounded. I know I missed a few things. I was missing some notes and everything. I'll try that again. Because why not? Right? Practice, practice, practice. Get anything out of my videos, practice, practice, practice. Never give up. It might sound bad now, but after a little bit of practice, a little bit of work, you just try and get down. Eventually, you're going to get it. But if you don't put the practice in, you don't try working, keep sounding bad, and you just give up, I mean, that's on you. Sorry to say. Let's try this. Let's try this again. There you go, screwing up again. Alright, so do that twice. Just kind of hyper focused on getting things down, screwing up, making mistakes, and I got a little flustered on there. And it didn't go switching at time. There's also a few other things I want to do. Maybe it's because I'm in front of the camera. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a quick break here, and I think I'm gonna try this one more time. So, if you got any comments, please leave them. I'm going to end this video on this third and last time. Please like, subscribe. Let's try this one more time and then I'll end this video. I'll be on my day. I got a whole bunch of things to do. But I'm proud of myself. This is, I've been working on this a few times last night with the headphones on, like I said before. Sounded pretty good. Just with the headphones, sounded pretty good out here. When I upload this video, I'm definitely be checking myself out. I'm my best fan. I know narcissism. I'm not really narcissistic. I'm just trying to have some fun, trying to relax my hand a little bit. So I really want to get this down, have it sound nice and everything else. But again, I'm limited. It is what it is. Alright. So let's try this one more time. Alright, let's try that over again. lots to work on. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.